All right, hey guys, we're back up here at the Ford dealership. We're doing the other tariff video. If you didn't watch that one yet, I was already in bed tonight. It's like 2-something in the morning. I was in bed and I couldn't sleep. Thought maybe I'll get up, go for a run. Instead, I decided to go to the cabinet, grab the Doritos, grab a pop, sit down on the couch and do that instead. Turned on the news, saw more tariff stuff, thought maybe I ought to talk about this a little bit. So I did a video that's out either before or after this one. It talks about what I think will actually prices, what it would do to prices, and do I think it will actually happen. Now we're going to talk about the two ways that I see it going in reality. There are two methods, but you're going to want to watch that video because I show you the breakdown of the prices per vehicle, what could happen at the different scenarios, and the reality of it. And the reality of it is that it's just it's unobtainable. Okay, it's unsustainable and unobtainable. So that's the key thing, because customers will not pay it. Look at already, we got it right here. Look at how many F-150s we have, and this goes 4 rows deep of F-150s like this. You think they can't move now? You think they're going to move with a tariff on them? You think so? Just because all of a sudden Trump says that we got to have one, or Ford says we got to pass the buck on to you, you think that we care? No. So let me explain that to you. Okay. Ford does not set the prices of these vehicles. Jeep does not set the price of this vehicle. Chevy does not set the price of their trucks. Okay, it goes on and on. They don't get to set this. Just like when I go to sell this used, when I go to sell this Gladiator used, I don't get to set the price of this that it's going to sell for. The price that it's going to sell for is controlled 100%. Sorry, I'm trying to block some of the glare. You're going to get it on there. If I come into here, we kind of get rid of it, but it's almost too tight on some things. But the value of this is controlled already by the buyer. The market dictates what the value of this thing is when I want to get rid of it. The value is dictated by the market. Same with all of these F-150s. The value of every one of these trucks is dictated by us, the buyer. Hence the reason these are all sitting here and nothing is moving. Nobody is buying these. Nobody at all is getting them. I'm going to wipe that lens real quick. Sorry. I don't know how much is going to help. You can see all the fog and everything on all the cars. But so we got to understand the reality of that. These vehicles are already sitting. Buyers, customers, us have already said, we're not paying the price that you're asking already. It's too high. So how do you think, whether whoever introduces the tariffs, whether it's because Trump brought them in, or it's because the dealerships don't want to eat the cost and they can't afford it and they got to pass it on to us, whatever the excuse is, what makes you think it matters? We are not going to pay it. So then they're going to sit forever. They're not going to go nowhere. Nobody's going to buy them. So the tariff thing and the scare of tariffs is irrelevant. So Trump's going to kick in the tariffs. All of a sudden, the news is going to go ballistic. Every YouTube channel is going to blow up. The end is near. It's done. It's finished. It's over. Doom and gloom. Oh my God, all this stuff. But yet nothing's going to happen because you and I are not coming up here to buy them. We're not coming up here and saying, oh my God, the tariffs hit. Okay, he's going to charge, you could have done it today. If you wanted a new F-150, you could have bought it today. You didn't. They're all here. I mean, they're everywhere. Okay, we got tons of them. Nobody came up here and bought these today. So all of a sudden we're going to do it like in 3 days when they raise the price 25%. We're like, ooh, better run and get it now. It's not going to happen. Okay, and I believe manufacturers understand this. So here's the two ways that I see this going. Here's the two things that are going to happen. Trump is going to announce the tariffs are going to hit. Okay, woohoo, who cares? Okay, it doesn't matter to us because manufacturers will have, I have two philosophies. Here's philosophy one. Manufacturers will have to eat the cost of that. There's no choice. They don't have an option. Nothing they can do about it. They already know that we're not going to pay the prices they have on them already. They got them discounted tremendously because they can't move them, and they're going to eat the cost of the tariff. And us as a customer, it means absolutely nothing to it. We go on as business as usual. It is what it is. The manufacturers are going to act like, hey, we understand that our customers can't have this happen to them, so we're going to take it for them. We're going to do this to them because we love our customers. Look at that ZR2 right there. Beautiful used ZR2. Nice, 6.2 in it too, gorgeous. Okay, but that's what's going to happen. Nothing at all is going to happen on our end as customers. That's scenario one. Scenario two is that tariffs hit, dealerships get greedy, They want to create a panic buy on there. They start putting warnings out there. They start putting out the prices on there, and the prices go up. People start to panic buy. They move some of the inventory that happens in here as far as the stuff that's out here because they get scared that there'll be no more cars because YouTube people say so, and they say that, oh my God, it'll be like the pandemic again. Every vehicle will be gone. Supply shortages, all this kind of, there's nothing going to happen. Again, my opinion, nothing is going to happen, but you might get some panic buying that'll move a few vehicles. People will then talk about that. YouTube will be filled with, oh my God, it's over. People can't afford this no more, but they're doing it anyway. What are people thinking? Oh my God, there's going to be no trucks left in 2026. We're going to see all this stuff go on. It's going to be crazy. It's going to last for like a month. Okay, this is scenario 2. Scenario 1, nothing happens, nothing. It's status quo for us. That's what I think is really going to happen. But scenario 2, we get a month of panic BS stuff that's going to go on. We might even see some increased prices in some of the vehicles. Dealerships playing stupid dealer games that they do all the time to try and screw the customer over. Nothing new. Manufacturers putting out things and pointing a finger on Trump, and they should have gave him more time, and they couldn't get it done in time, so now we have to pay the price. All these kind of things are going to talk about and it's going to happen. It's going to happen for about a month, and then people are going to quickly realize, wait a minute, this truck was 50 grand. And now you're telling me it's $60,000. I'll wait. I'll wait and see what happens. Because all the news keeps talking about is how everybody's rushing to move their stuff to the U.S. so they can start building it here. Well, it can't take too long. I'll wait 3 months. I can wait 3 months before I get a new truck when there's no more tariffs on it. And that's what's going to happen. People are going to just sit tight and wait. You guys know, am buying a brand new Gladiator at the end of this year when the deals are right. Okay, I am just shy of 50,000 miles on this one right now. And so at the end of this year, this truck is probably going to go away and be replaced with an exact duplicate in color 41. But it'll be the exact same truck in color 41, Rubicon. You know that. If I was really scared even remotely about tariffs, why would I wait a couple of months and pay 20% more for one when I could go out right now and buy one for much better price and just go grab it now and avoid all this stuff? Because I don't believe that it's going to happen. I don't believe there's any part of a tariff that is going to happen on any kind of level. I don't have any fear of it whatsoever. And if something does happen, it will be so short-lived that it's going to be considered basically irrelevant. None of it will matter. It will blow over. It'll be a month or so of panic and chaos for a second, and then everything gets back to normal. Why? We, the buyer, set the values of the vehicles. Ford tried to set the values of these. It's failing. Toyota tried to set the value of their Tacoma, and it failed. Look at all the Tundras out, or the Tacomas that are out there that are sitting that you can now, where Toyota's been an MSRP buyer, or maybe 3 or 5% off if you were really lucky on special days, to now being 10 and 12 and 15% off people were getting on 2024 Tacomas. Look at the Tundras. Okay, so like I said, we, the customer, sets the market. We set that value. And we don't care about tariffs. We don't care about politics. We don't care about the behind the scenes thing. We don't care about Ford's bottom line. When you're talking about a company that's making billions and billions and billions of dollars a year, paying basically no taxes, we don't care about what's going on with them. We don't care about the fact that, Farley's making $30 million a year. We don't care about any of this kind of stuff. We just care what the price of that vehicle right there is. And right now, you're telling me that this one is $73,000, and I'm saying no. That's why it's been sitting here for like 8 months of me making videos with the same truck sitting here, because it's $73,000. But now you're going to tell me that it's going to be 90 grand? You want 90 grand for it now? You think I'm going to come up here, run up here and buy it? You can see I got it wiped off because I just talked about it in the other video right there. $74,000. Now you're going to tell me it's 90? I didn't buy it at 74. What makes you think I'm going to come running up here to buy it at 90? If you cannot move this vehicle, then it goes then you're out of business. So they are going to have to figure out how to move this vehicle. So they're going to, even with tariffs, they're going to have to lower everything so much lower anyway. So we don't buy it at 73. They're going to jump it up to 90. We're not buying it at 90. Now they're going to have to knock it down to 60 just for us to buy it and make us feel like we're getting a deal. I don't know what their plan is or what their tactic is. My opinion, the smartest thing that all manufacturers can do, shut up and eat the cost. Not our problem. You guys have made our problem a problem for so long. Ever since the pandemic, you guys have made our problem a problem. You have nickel and dimed us. You've raised the prices ridiculous. You've let your dealers get away with highway robbery. You've let the whole system go defunct and crash and gone. We don't care what happens to you financially with the tariffs, but we're not paying for it. My thoughts. Put yours down below. Let me know what you're thinking. Thanks for watching.